Hi, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on the hard difficulty. This is part 1, chapter 2, The Dispossessed. Just quick half mark, and we'll be in Kiska. Let's dock up there, but Binion will be on the lookout for us. Let's stay clear of towns for now, unless we want more trouble. Don't tell me. This means another night sleeping on the cold ground with nothing but bugs to keep us warm. Oh, Edward, it's not that bad. The forest is so beautiful and serene. I'd almost rather be out here. Right, Une? Excuse me? Are you people heading to town by any chance? Oh, Abbott is ill. We need medicine. He needs medicine, but Binion soldiers are hoarding our provisions in the manor house. The Dawn Brigade, at your service. I'm sure we can help you and your abbot. South, do you know the layout of the manor? I was here years ago. As I remember, there is a large armory tucked deep inside the building. And if I understand correctly, Binion soldiers guard valuables they've stolen from rare objects to necessary supplies in that armory. Then, the medicine will be there, too. Are you sure you don't mind? Of course not. Danger is part of our work. Leave everything to us. Your abbot will have his medicine. Oh, thank you so much. May fortune be with us. Ah, yes, it's this theme. I just prefer this over Extra Daybreak for some reason. I'm curious to know what this is. This is Hymn of the Righteous, I think it's pronounced. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That music stuck with me more than Extra Daybreak for some reason. I first played this, but again, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that we have a new unit on our team, on my team. Her name's Laura, and unlike Micaiah, she can heal much like Micaiah, but unlike Micaiah, she doesn't have to expense her own health to do so, since she's got a staff, and because of that, she can heal 18. It says here, staff restores 10 HP plus the wielder's MD 8, so she heals 18. Much more than Micaiah can heal, which at a maximum is 14, by the way. So yeah, very useful. And there's a new gimmick to this, introduced a new gimmick to this game. You see this gap here? You can actually scale it. And, for your information, that's no exception to this unit over here. So I'm going to get Leonardo to attack this guy right here, because he's capable of taking out basically every single unit here. Maybe except Nolan? I'm not too sure. It's very possible he can take out Nolan, but definitely every single unit except him. He's more than capable of taking out if you're trying to engage with him, and both attacks line up on your turn and the enemy's turn. He's more than capable of killing them. So, I'm going to pick Leonardo so he doesn't fight back and dealing damage to him, and he takes some damage. I know it's not capable of killing him, but it's better than doing nothing. And besides, Leonardo gets some XP by doing this. Not much, but a reasonable amount. And I'm going to get Edward to wait here because I feel like it. Doesn't matter if he waits behind the gap or here. This guy isn't able to get past them, even if Edward does wait here. And on the east side, past this room, I'm going to get Nolan to wait here so he can take all the hits from these units. The problem is that they're very quick. These units are very powerful. And this guy right here is actually capable of dealing 18 damage. The game doesn't say that. It says he deals 9 damage, and that's correct. But if he attacks twice, that's 18 damage dealt to Nolan, which is a lot considering the fact that 29 is his maximum. So You must at least have, say, 19 HP in order to survive an attack like that. That's assuming that it's the enemy's turn and not your turn and you're trying to attack him. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Since he's too far away, by the way, but I just want to point that out because it's very possible we might forget, or I might forget, and he might kill Nolan, which isn't good. And keep in mind, for some reason, this early in the game results in a game over. So I'd rather not do that, and for the sake of this video, I'd rather not get any of my units killed either or. I did say no deaths, and I stand by that. I'm not going to clickbait you or whatever. And I'm going to get Micaiah to help him take out these units as well. Yeah, take out Nolan. To help take these units out with Nolan. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes Micaiah isn't capable of taking these units out. I don't know why. It might be because of biorhythm. I haven't checked what's so important about biorhythm anyway. Wait. No, it doesn't say what's so important about biorhythm, but all I can tell you for a fact is it does affect the accuracy and the ability to avoid attacks. Sorry. And I'm going to get Laura to wait somewhere in this room. Just anywhere that the units can't reach her. Intruders, you say? What? With a full battalion stationed here? The Gal and the Intruge. Now, listen up, my men. Catch them midstream and fillet them like fish. Uh-oh, he's onto us. That's not good. So I just want to check this recording. Sorry about that. I was just checking how loud I was, that's all. I'm a bit loud at times. Anyway, sorry. As you saw just there, that guy did attack Leonardo. That takes care of the locks. Now, I just have to figure out how to get everybody safely up here. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a cough. I've just eaten, by the way. That doesn't matter. So Leonardo is not doing so great, and both these units are capable of taking out Edward as well. So that isn't good. So I'm going to make them wait behind this gap, so neither of them can get to them. Neither of the fighters can get to these two units, and get Laura to heal. Keep in mind, those units don't have a ranged weapon, which is significant because if they did, you can actually attack across these gaps and these walls. But for some reason, okay, name it for some reason, but that doesn't matter. But there's a huge difference in accuracy. The unit on the higher platform has significantly greater accuracy than the one on the lower platform. Just wanted to point out, there's like a giant difference. It's up to a point that the one that's on the higher platform usually gets hit and the one on the lower platform basically never does. That's how big a difference it is. So you might want to put that into consideration because this archer can actually attack here, here, and here as well. So yeah, gotta keep that in mind. But that doesn't matter because they're not up to that area yet. We still gotta take care of these fighters and this lone soldier. Okay, he's gonna die. Right. I remember that next time. Right. Right. I remember that next time. Which is fine because I sort of became louder and quiet in the recording. Stupid fly. Oh yes, it's this team again. I actually prefer this over Exit Daybreak, by the way. this is what's playing right now is Hymn of the Righteous, but the reason why I prefer this over Echoes of Daybreak is just because of the fact that this stuck with me a lot more. Echoes of Daybreak didn't really stick with me at all. I just forgot about that song for some reason. Oh well, that doesn't matter, because the game introduces us to Laura and this new gimmick. But I'll talk more about that later, because Laura's useful because she can heal. She can't attack, but she can heal. And unlike Micaiah, she doesn't have to spend her own health to heal others, her own HP, and she can heal 18 because this staff heals 10 plus the wielder's MG, which is 8, so she heals 18 HP to other units and doesn't take any damage, which is much better than Micaiah's sacrifice, which can only heal up to 14, and if she does that she will be at 1 HP, which isn't good. Not good at all. But anyway, that doesn't matter, because this is new gimmick. Yep, you can actually scale that gap, by the way, and that fighter over there is no exception, so we're going to try and take him out. I am aware that Leonardo has a steel sword. He can't use that because he's an archer, and neither can Edward. Despite the fact Edward can use swords, the weapon level required to wield it is C. He's at D, so he can't wield it, annoyingly. See, look. Yeah, weapon level is D for Edward. And it requires weapon level C in order to use. So yeah, just want to put that in consideration. And we have these units these units to the west to take care of. So I just use Nolan and Micaiah to take them out. I have Nolan in the front and Micaiah in the back because they do have a ranged weapon, so Micaiah is safe being behind Nolan, who's out in the front lines taking all the damage, trying to kill as many units as he can. Sorry, my voice is cracking a bit. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think it's biorhythm that's affecting this. For some reason, Micaiah isn't capable of killing him. If the biorhythm on Micaiah was not bad, at the moment it's at its worst. She might be capable of killing him, I think. On previous attempts I've done this, her biorhythm isn't the worst, and she actually is capable of killing him, but since it's at the worst at the moment, he survives on literally 1 HP, so good for him. He won't be living much longer anyway. But anyway, I'm going to get Edward waiting here. It doesn't matter if he waits here or behind that gap. Just so long as that he blocks the way into this room, so Laura can safely wait here without any issues.
Intruders, you say? With a full battalion stationed here? The Gal and the Intruge. Now listen up, my men. Catch a midstream and fillet them like fish.
Uh-oh, he's onto us. That isn't good. And what isn't good either is the fact that I don't know if these units can attack twice. That guy can. I don't think the other guy can either. But that fighter at the top right you just saw right there, hiding in the corner, he can actually strike twice with Nolan. Which means that since he's usually able to deal around 19 damage, that means if he attacks twice and both attacks line up, he'll deal 18 damage to Nolan, which isn't good. Especially considering the fact if you try to attack him and he takes 18 damage, which means that he needs to heal. I'm not done it. That takes care of the locks. Now, I just have to figure out how to get everybody safely up here. What I was trying to say is it isn't good because you can take 18 damage on your turn and take 18 damage going on his turn. So yeah, that isn't something you want to do. So I'm going to get both Leonardo and Edward to wait down here, because even though Edward's at full HP, they're both capable. These two fighters are both more than both of them together are capable of killing Edward, which isn't good. So I'm going to keep them down behind this gap, so neither units can reach them. And Nolan's not doing too great on HP, and you gotta watch out for this guy, because he can move 6 paces, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you don't move Nolan, he may take damage. Well, it doesn't matter either way, because he has 14 health. If he has 18 or less, he will die if he waits here, regardless of what you do. So, I'm gonna get Makai to wait behind here, to free up a space so Nolan can move behind here, out of the way of this guy, I'm pretty sure. Let me check once more. So move is 12, and the weapon range is 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, wait a minute. Yeah, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he should be fine just waiting here. Yeah, and I think he is. So yeah, just attack him. Also, he can't fight back, which is great. Yeah, and those two fighters can't get in that way either. Okay.
Hey, you! How did you get in here?
We are the Dawn Brigade. We go where we please. We're here to reclaim what you've stolen from the people of Dain. All I have to say in regards to Soth being on the team now is, if you thought Nolan was a tank with stats like these, well, you're wrong. Soth is obviously a tank, and a Chad, in that fact. So I'm gonna get Soth to take out all these fighters annoying poor Leonardo and Edward over here, since he's capable of literally killing them in one turn, unlike them. Okay, nice. That's what I'm taking care of. And since this is a gap, I'm gonna get Edward to wait here and try and attack with Leonardo and Micaiah. There's a good chance it'll miss, but oh well, it doesn't matter either or. It's not like they can attack. If they were able to attack, that would be a bit of a problem, because that's a good. I'm trying to say is, I'm basically allowing them to attack me, since they would likely have a hit of 100. And they might deal massive damage, and they will deal massive damage to Micaiah because of her low defense. Also, Nolan needs healing, so I'm gonna get Laura to heal Nolan. And I might switch back to the Steel Axe because it has a great to my allowing him to deal more damage. Well, it has a great to my allowing him to have a greater attack, which then would deal more damage to this unit here. That's what I'm trying to say. And since they can't get in, they decide to attack Soth. So that's the only unit they can reach. Wait, what? Okay, so I got damage and hit mixed up, but still, that was pretty low. That would have been funny if a hit percent of 6 did line up. I bet it could, but it's very unlikely. So yeah, that's all that taken care of. Oh well, maybe not quite yet, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about those units up there. All I truly care about was those fighters up in the... oh, back at the lower level, where Edward and Leonardo were dealing with. That's what I truly care about. Well, it's best to get a move on now because later in this chapter, well, not in this chapter, but sort of in this level, I don't know which turn it is, but sort of late in the turns, there are reinforcements that appear here and here, so it's best to get a move on. Go up here. Also, Sylph might need some healing, so might do that as well. Also, before I go up to this area here, there's some treasures here, and one of them contains, well, two of them contain, but one more than the other, contains a very useful item, specifically to this chapter, by the way. I won't say what it is until I get it, but trust me, it's very useful, especially against the boss. But for now, I'm going to get all these units to wait up here.
Sir, there are burglars on the loose. Several young men and women have broken into the manor house.
Did you say woman? What? What color is their hair?
There are two girls. One has bizarre silver-colored hair, and the other...
The silver-haired maiden. Very well. I want all soldiers on hand. Capture the girl, alive. Do what you will with the others. But bring me that girl. Understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Uh-oh, now Jared's onto us. So, I want to get to this room here, but there's this guy blocking the way, and he has a javelin. So, I'm going to try and kill him with Micaiah. Oh, whoops, I should have checked that. I slipped and... Oh. I didn't check what the accuracy was. For some reason it doesn't show. When you try and attack from a gap. Or use something that doesn't... What I'm trying to say is... If you have the battle scene turned off, or if the battle scene doesn't appear for whatever reason, it doesn't show you what the hit is, which is very annoying. Anyway, I'm going to shove Micaiah to be on the safe side. And get Leonardo to attack him instead. Since he isn't capable of killing Leonardo unlike Micaiah, and his hit's literally 0. And Leonardo has cancel, which, well, it's pretty useless because it won't deal any damage. Anyway, that doesn't matter, so I'm going to heal Sylph as I said before, because he needs healing. He may have a lot of HP, but it's very possible that may, like, go down, and it may reach 0 if he takes too much damage. So I just want to be careful in that aspect. And I'm going to get the rest waiting. I'm going to get Nolan waiting over here, because in my previous attempt, I got Laura and Edward to wait behind that gap. That was a huge mistake, because Laura actually took some damage, which isn't good. She didn't die, mind you, but she did take some damage, so keep that in consideration, because she could die. Because if the archer doesn't kill her when... Okay, the archer isn't capable of killing her one attack, but since the archer is capable of attacking twice, the archer is capable of killing Laura, which isn't good. They haven't appeared yet, but I'm gonna move Laura so I don't then turn around and think, oh yeah, she'll wait here. And I'm gonna get these two waiting here instead. No, I don't think Edward should wait here. I think Leonardo should wait here instead. And Sylph will go down here, looting these chests, since he's a rogue. Now keep in mind, this you can only loot a chest if you're a rogue or have a... What was it again? A chest key. There's also another class like this once Sylph's upgraded. He can still loot chests after the upgrade, but I'm not going to say what it is because that's spoilers, what the class he upgrades to. But anyway, get a Wind Edge, and in this you get something from Micaiah, which is useful. Anyway, I'm going to get Micaiah waiting here because I feel like it. Oh, if you wonder what support does, if a unit is close enough and they engage in combat with another unit that they have a relationship of C or up, they get a boost in damage output, accuracy, and I think the ability to evade attacks. Yeah, chest key as I was saying. But anyway, that doesn't matter because you're south. You're looting these chests as south, so there's not much point in having this chest key. Anyway, so if you wonder what that does, as I said, with the support in this game, no, I already said it before, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. I did say that you get a boost in sort of accuracy and attack and dodge, I think, when you're close enough in this game. In other games, it's not like that at all. I actually sort of prefer it in newer games. Yeah, Thani. This is only for Micaiah, by the way. And he didn't use that chest key, so he didn't need to. Anyway, yep. That's very useful, by the way. So I'm going to give that to Micaiah right now. Trade. Since it's only meant for her, and it's very useful against this guy right here. Since it said it was especially effective against armored units, since he's a armored unit, pointed out by this shield to the right of Bjork, he'll take extra damage when Micaiah attacks, and I'm going to move Edward over here, so Leonardo can wait here instead, and I'm going to end my turn. I think Archers should appear now. Yep, they have appeared. So yeah, it's best to have these two units because they're good at taking damage, unlike Laura, and also they have a ranged weapon, so they're capable of fighting back, so they too get even more EXP and take out the archers, who will only become a nuisance after a while. Anyway, for now I'm going to get the rest of the team up here and to take out this guy and get the chest at the top right, because that contains a very useful item, by the way. I know I said there's a big difference between attacking over a gap, but despite that huge difference in evasiveness and accuracy, I'm pretty sure Laura and Micaiah, there's a good chance they might take damage and they could die. So I know I said that before with Laura, but this also applies to Micaiah, because I saw the accuracy. I tried to engage them as Micaiah, and the accuracy is like 43%, which isn't good. And I'm going to get Soth and Micaiah to move up here, since they have a relationship of A+, which I think is the maximum. Is it A+ or just A? I can't remember now, let me check. Yeah, it's just A. Sorry, I thought it's A+. I think that's in later games you get an A+ thing, but that's only for specific characters. Anyway, doesn't apply to this game, so don't worry. But before I do end my turn, I'm going to deal some damage to these two units, because they basically have no chance of fighting back at all. But hey, gotta admire their efforts though, that's something, because I wouldn't have done that if I were them, to say the least. I would have gone around. Anyway. I was actually thinking to myself, like, what was the hit percentage, because I wasn't paying attention. But I guess I'll never know now, because cancel activated for Leonardo, which is the reason why on my turn that arch didn't fight back. But anyway, the second reinforcements are here, which are soldiers. So I'm going to get these two to sort of, I don't know if retreat is the right word, because they're sort of advancing, but I'm going to say go over here. And I'm going to get, I want Micaiah to take this guy out, but I don't think she can attack across that wall for some reason. So I'm going to instead try and kill this guy as Soth, so he can get past without any problems. And then get Soth to go into that room. Oh, and also Micaiah as well, because I want to show you this, the Thania, how effective it is against armored units. It's very strong, trust me. I think it's capable of killing that guy in one turn. No, in one attack, which is very good, because Micaiah needs that EXP. And since it's a boss unit, I think you get even more EXP from killing him. I'm pretty sure you do. So that's very good if that's the case. And I'm pretty sure it is. The Arch has a ranged weapon, which isn't good, but hopefully you won't attack Micaiah. I don't think he will, because he might be too far away. Yeah, I think he's too far away. I tried to quickly count, but the camera panned too quickly. Yeah, he can't attack. Wait, can he? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he can. That's strange. Well, he can't anymore because now Soth's over here blocking the way. Never mind. That was strange. That's hard to believe. I don't believe that. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You gotta bear in mind, I essentially just threw it right there, but yet for some reason he didn't attack Micaiah. I've no clue why that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm gonna get these two. How much damage do they deal to these two soldiers here? I'm gonna get Nolan to finish these, to deal with these two soldiers, since they're much weaker than the ones he fought before. I think. I don't know, I'm just making that assumption because he has a much greater accuracy than they have, but I think that might just be because of the biorhythm. But I don't know, I haven't checked, and I'm not bothered to check either. Anyway, I'm gonna get Leonardo to move up here as well because he's not doing so great in terms of HP. And get Laura to heal him. By the way, you can actually finish the chapter here. I know I wasted Laura's turn, but the whole goal is for Laura to get over there. If you did what I did in this turn and made Laura heal someone else, next turn, if not in 2 turns' time, if she can't reach in the next turn, she... Sorry, I'm just thinking of something. What? Okay. Sorry, I was thinking. You can actually end the chapter here, because the whole goal is for Laura to get over to this blue tile here. And you can actually do that. But I'd rather not, because I'd rather get what's in that chest, because it's very useful. And defeat the boss as well, so Micaiah gets me XP. And I completely forgot about something. Ah, I'm really upset. Okay, well, if I don't know what the thing I forgot was, you can actually steal voluntaries from some of the soldiers. I might do it to Zayton. But you can actually steal a voluntary from one of the soldiers. I don't know I don't think he has anything to steal. No, he doesn't either, but in this unit here, the game does show you can steal stuff. So, since I sort of missed out on that, I might take this guy out. So he's not in the way, annoying me. Being an absolute nuisance as he is. What I'm going to do after this is try and steal the voluntary from Zayton and kill him as Micaiah. Or kill him with Micaiah, sorry. So I'm going to get Micaiah to wait over here and move these units up here because I feel like it. Yeah, Laura can't reach, but next turn you can actually finish the chapter. Oh. I think Vaughn should heal with the voluntary. The reason I'm a bit upset about not getting the voluntary is because of stuff like that, essentially. It could be a real lifesaver for one of your units, which is good in my books. For when there's no healer nearby. Anyway, I'm gonna steal the voluntary from Zayton and kill him with Micaiah, because with Thani... Oh. Oh no. That's not good. I think Zayton's biorhythm's too high to be killed. Can Leonardo kill him? No, but if the attack does line up, he can actually get his HP down. So Makai can kill him, which is good. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah. I think this is Biorhythm's at its best. Yeah, it's at the best at the moment, so... I could wait a turn. I think I might wait a turn, killing this guy out, so his Biorhythm isn't at its best anymore. Because next turn I don't think it will be. So hopefully Makai will be able to kill him. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing this. Why Makai can sometimes take these units out in one go, but other times can't. Well, I'm going to use Sacrifice and Soth because I feel like it. It doesn't matter because he's Zayton's more than capable of killing Makai anyway, regardless of her HP. And since he's a boss, he can't move. Well, he can move, but he just decides not to. His Biorhythm doesn't go down. Surely it will next time. But for now I'm going to get Nolan to move over here. Oh, I've done it. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. No, it's still not going down. Ugh. I know I could use Leonardo, but I'm committed to camping out this, camping out his Biorhythm. Try and kill him. No. That still isn't good enough. I'm not going to camp him out any longer. I'm just going to get Leonardo to deal some damage to him. Wait, how much does Edward deal? I need to see. I'm going to get Edward to wait over here and see if he's capable of taking even more health out of him. Because I'd rather not use Soth. No, he's not not capable of doing any damage. I'd rather not use Soth to kill him. Because I want to use Makai so she gets some EXP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Leonardo. And I'm going to bait an attack out to be on the safe side. I'd rather for the attack to not line up. And for Edward to have lower HP. Then for Zayton to attack Leonardo again. And then for Leonardo to die. And for the game to be over. And for me to cry.
Don't move a finger, thief, or I'll skewer you with my lance and serve you for lunch.
That's no lance. That's a javelin. Oh, the attack did line up for Edward. No, Leonardo, sorry. So it doesn't matter. But before I do kill him, I want to steal his Voluntary. Yep, steal the Voluntary. You stole a Voluntary. Nice. You can do it with the other soldiers that have Voluntaries, but you can't steal the item. The equipped item, by the way, like the weapon. So keep in mind you can't do that. Anyway. And I'm going to finish off with Thani.
The Silverhaired Maiden. I've got you. Lucky for you, Jared wants you alive. But there's no escaping now.
I'm afraid I have to disappoint you.
Oh, how pompous. Tried to disappoint me. I'll break both of your arms.
So what was that about breaking both of Makai's arms? Nice. Nice. Makai leveled up. That's great.
With this many, we can't hold them back. Call for reinforcements.
And he's dead. Well, I'm going to end my turn here. Not going to move Laura to this space because I need to steal what's in the chest. Steal what's in the chest first before I do that. So, I'm going to do that. Sorry, I'm not sitting very comfortably. You get an energy drop. I know this may seem like an unassuming item, but if you use this, this will permanently increase the strength of any of your units by 2. Which is very useful. I don't think it can increase when they're at their max, as indicated when it flashes green. I don't think it's capable of doing that, but if it's not flashing green like for Soth, you can actually increase his strength by 2 to get 20. So you can inflict even more damage, since that'll increase the attack by 2 as well. Anyway, enough of rambling. I'm going to finish the chapter now. So that's Dispossessed done. And Laura could get a medicine for our abbot or something. At last, glory be! The abbot will have his medicine. Wait for me here. I'll return soon. Well done, everybody. Are we all present and accounted for? Wait! Laura's missing. She was just with me. Let's split up and search for her. Micaiah, you come with me. The forest is huge. We can cover more ground if we search individually. But let's rendezvous at Kunu Swamp in 3 months' time. Somebody's nearby. You sensed me, didn't you? Where is Laura? And you saw through my ruse. You're as clever as they say, my dear. You even came alone. How brave of you. Was that to give your friends a chance to escape? What a thoughtful little thing you are. Micaiah! Don't come any closer! Laura! Let her go! She isn't one of us! Now you know I can't do that. She is a valuable hostage. Just like you! No! Hine, fly away! Ah! Dreaded bird! Yes, get that mangy flying bag of bones out of here before I squash it like a fly! Ugh, how annoying. Enough of this. Back to the castle. As long as we have these two, the others don't matter. Sir, all hands withdraw. I've got a bad feeling about all this. Uh-oh, that's what you call a cliffhanger. Yeah, Micaiah got caught. But anyway, I like the Dispossessed chapter. I know I did this before, but I didn't like the commentary in that one. But anyway, I like Dispossessed because it introduces you to this, like, gap. And if you're vigilant, you're able to get the Thani to instantly kill, or at least cut him down to at least 1 HP, depending on the biorhythm. Not Jaro, what was his name again? Zayton. You're able to kill Zayton, or at least get him down to 1 HP with the Thani, even if he has full HP, by the way. I know in my attempt here, or my run, it sort of, he wasn't able to kill him, but in previous attempts I've done this, it's able to kill him, i.e. deal 30 damage, but I think it's because of the biorhythm sort of affects his defense. And also, you get Soth in this chapter, which is very good. He also plays a major role, and he's very strong. To say how strong he is, when I played this before, the game ranks units on how many fights they've won and how many fights they've done. Well, to say the least, Soth was number 1. And this game's very long, by the way, and I barely even scratched the surface of this game. I barely even started still. I know I already completed 3 chapters, but this game's like, I think, for maybe 40 or something? Well, I can tell you for a fact that this is the second longest Fire Emblem game in the series thus far. I think Mystery of the Emblem with the 2 books I've heard is longer by like a map or so. I'm not too sure, but the point I'm trying to make is that you get Soth and he's very useful, he's very powerful, and also you learn skills that deal massive damage much later in the game. But for now though, he's a very good tank who can easily replace Nolan. I don't know why his stats are so high, it's ridiculous. I guess it's meant to tie into the whole, he's very good at killing units. He's like an assassin. but I don't know. I'm not too sure why. It almost seems absurd of how powerful his stats are, but I think it's just meant to tie in the story of how he's more than capable of killing Benyon soldiers with ease, single-handedly, by the way. But anyway, that's Dispossessed done. So that should be all the items. I know I missed some. Okay, maybe I didn't collect all the items because I missed. I think two of the three voluntaries. I missed two of the three, but you used them by stealing. But I'm not gonna say I got all items in this map because I clearly didn't. But I got the voluntary though, the one from Zayton, which is good. And also I did loot all the chests, which is also good. Anyway, that should be everything taken care of. I know I did miss some two voluntaries, but anyway. So yeah, next chapter is A Faint Light, where we see Micaiah, well, is in jail because she got caught by Benyon soldiers. But I've said too much. All I will say is that I'll play that next video. So, see ya then.